internal
There's chaos in the media, and that is understanding the precious metals. Chris.
Right, Dr. Paul. Yeah, this Doomsday book apparently was released. It's an internal document or book that was released on a FOIA request. And it's basically, from what I gather, we saw this article in the Wall Street Journal, that it's a bunch of legal precedents that the Fed can use to handle emergencies. And the professor that wrote the article says they apparently believe that they can rely on precedent to justify virtually any emergency action. So the first thing I want to say is, A, we are already in the emergency because the Fed exists. The Fed is the emergency. You know, this type of emergency that they're talking about is how the Fed would save themselves. They're not looking to save us. They're looking to save themselves in a financial panic. And apparently they have all the legalese ready to justify anything they want to do. That further shows us how messed up laws are. You know, it shows that law has lost virtually its meaning. And that's typical of authoritarians. They will manipulate laws and language, especially. I mean, we saw with COVID how language with the vaccine, you just change what the word vaccine means. That's all done. And, you know, I like to use, there's a lot of people that don't understand that liberal, if you think of liberals today, the word liberal used to be libertarians, the exact opposite. But it was hijacked. You know, this is typical. You change the meaning of words to make it mean what you want to mean. So that's why people will say classical liberal. That means the classical liberals are the libertarians. So language is used, you know, manipulated, and laws are also used as weapons. One example that came to my mind is a company, if they charge a too high price, according to bureaucrats, they're gouging. If it's too low, it's dumping, according to bureaucrats. And if it's the same as their competitors, it's collusion. So no matter what price you have, if they want to come after you for something, they have the laws all set. And this is not what law is supposed to be about. It's totally, and that's why if the Fed has a doomsday book, they have their legal ways of doing whatever they want. And that's not what law is about. I want to close this segment by saying I found a quote, and most of us have heard it from Tacitus, and I think he was right. He said, the more corrupt the state, the more numerous the laws. And boy, is that right on.
And when you think